Hey everybody, this is Jason Wright, and I am the president of Oddball Foundation, and this is what's going on with Oddball Foundation, Oddball Magazine, Oddball Show, and everything Oddball. First off, let's start off with Oddball Magazine. What's going on at oddballmagazine.com? Last week's Week That Was published on Friday, along with an amazing essay by T. Love Smith, Wise Words, Bamboozle No More. The list goes on. We had a poem by Helene Weintraub, a poem by Bruce Robinson, My Jagged Thought, 466, The Wall, a poem by Timothy D. Magooter, Oddball Stories with Emma Wells, and also She Who Laughs Last and The Secrets of Skinny People. It was a really good week at Oddball Magazine. Also, a couple announcements for Oddball. What we'd like to do at Oddball is April's coming up. Send us your stuff for National Poetry Month. Send us some more art to pair with our poetry. We'd like more non-fiction stories. Call from me personally. I would like to see more scholarly articles on mental health and your perspective on the idea and the origin of mental illness. I just want to hear from that. If you are writing about that, please send that to oddballmagazine.com. We'll create a special place for you if you are writing directly about something that is either bettering mental health or just talking about the history, because I think it's very fascinating. And also anything about the brain. So please consider sending your stuff to Oddball Magazine. You can send it directly to me, editors at oddballmagazine.com. More stuff to come from Oddball Magazine. I know Secrets of Skinny People is doing some great things, so oddballmagazine.com. Next up, we got Oddball Show. Let's see what's going on with Oddball Show. So we got The Week That Was published on February 28th, and we also have Will Hall's Mad Camp, which is talking about an event that is happening in Northern California that Will is putting on with a host of other people. That sounds like an amazing event that you can hear about on Madness Radio and Mad in America was talked about. But me and Will have this great conversation. You got to check it out. Also, I had some great interviews. Stay tuned. We got some good stuff in the pipeline. Oh, and also, please consider reviewing and subscribing. What do you like so far about it? Is there anything that someone said that really stuck out to you? We want to hear your voice, and the only way that we can improve is knowing what you like and what you don't like. Other than that, I don't know, I'm just grasping at straws. That's a really weird saying, isn't it? Next up, we got YouTube. What's going on with our YouTube? All right, our YouTube, you can see some really cool videos of The Week That Was, what's going on with Oddball Foundation. So what's going on with Oddball Foundation, we produce specifically for the newsletter, and then we put it on our YouTube. So you can see it both ways, but if you want to see some excellent stuff written from Raphael, which is directly related to the podcast in some ways, definitely check out the newsletter. You will not get stuff from the newsletter if you're not subscribing to the newsletter. Go to oddballmagazine.com, subscribe to our newsletter, and then you can be part of what we're talking about. So that's what's going on with YouTube. And that brings us to what's going on with Oddball Foundation. Where do we begin? I want to thank all my amazing volunteers and interns. My director of development, Shannon Sylvester, incredible job. Kayla Fife, amazing editing. Irene Westfall, incredible podcast researcher. Raphael Kopin, who is my newsletter writer and literary intern, is incredible. We also have some great development interns. We have Jordan and we have Tiwi, who are doing great work. So definitely thank you for the interns and volunteers. Really appreciate the work that you're doing. And so next week, also, I'll make an announcement on the newsletter about our new board member. 2 new board members, actually. So very excited about those 2 new board members, and we'll make an announcement about that. There's a lot of stuff going on at Oddball Foundation. Some events that we're starting to put together for the summer in Mansfield. Still kind of figuring that one out, but we have a handshake agreement that we're going to have this awesome event with the Mansfield Music Arts Society. I got more Oddball Show guests coming. We have a book in the works with Oddball Publishing. We're still looking for grants and grant opportunities, so if you are someone who values what Oddball Magazine is doing, please let us know. Reach out to team@oddballfoundation.org. I'd love to hear from you. Mental Health Action Day is coming up, and we're a part of that this year, so very excited about that. I don't know, I think that's what's going on with Oddball Foundation. My name is Jason Wright. I appreciate people tuning in. Check out the newsletter article from Raphael Kopin below. We'll see you next week, and that is what's going on with Oddball Foundation. See you later.